downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. On a line, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys.
And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Stepping in now, Ryan Woodward. We'll check in with an average still south of 230, a dozen home runs, and 38 runs batted in. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short, and it ties up Reyes.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Rodriguez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Jones waits on it, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on Tom Kohler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista.
He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Odor takes it in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Kohler, originally from New York State. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Up next for the Rangers as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at the right side of the infield today. Both of them have gold. One is the second baseman, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them. The other one to save runs for his infielders with dramatic picks and manipulating that bag.
Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. DeShields breaks from the bag. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
De Aza will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Dave Winfield, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 balls and a strike to Winfield. DeShields stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the
Hey,
Orioles.
we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
To 1-2 now. Hard liner to center field. DeShields has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he misses there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start from the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy. After watching...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Mathis, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the ready for another chance. Brian Woodward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Foul. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
First baseman number 19.
So next to the plate for Texas, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Gallo, base runner at first with one out. A ball and a strike. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Tagged there by Reyes, and he is out at second base. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Orioles, designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh!
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out both ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Slow grounder to first. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Alejandro De Aza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Donald Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Woodward moving to his left. 2 gone. Ready now for Baltimore. Chris Davis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Reyes on second. De Aza at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time in the Orioles. Here it comes now to Andrus. There's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Batista is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Brock Holt now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The catcher, number 9, Jeff Mathis.
So stepping in, Jeff Mathis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Rougned Odor, 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Dave Winfield. He went down on strikes last time up. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Riding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. So 1-1. Line towards center field. DeShields has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's shortstop, number 7, Jose
Back to the
Reyes.
top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
On the move is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brian Woodward. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Reyes is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Ready for another chance. Donald Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2, here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Jose Bautista.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. And ready once again, Elvis Andrus. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one.
Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the flag court and gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Ray Rodriguez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Asdrubal Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This one's flared off to the right side. Jones ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Sean Gilmartin will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Riding in once again, Jeff Mathis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. To Shields. Patrolling center. Makes the play. 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Gallo has it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is DeShields. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Dave Winfield will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here he comes again. 1-2. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And a very alert play there as he fields the deflection and tags him for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Up next for the Rangers, Ryan Woodward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit to short. Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Donald Jones will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Bautista, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-0, and it's fouled away. Davis leads off first with one away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Nate Riggins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. To his left, Reyes. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman, number 19.
Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last at-bat, Matty D, a changeup right down the middle. Play. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is on the ground to the right side and through, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling base.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Andrus at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Tony Herrera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Ready
the
now
Orioles,
for Baltimore. Jeff Mathis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jonathan Scope. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy.